Now a holiday story of giving. A Beverly Hills CPA firm recently held a golf tournament to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. La Mirada's Kathleen Quintas was on hand to pay it forward. See, 5 years earlier, golf and a wish granted helped Brian survive cancer. Here's Kurt Sandoval.
I started playing golf at like 5 years old with my dad. It was actually my first word as an infant was golf.
It's not the passion for golf that makes Kathleen Quintas unique. It's the fact this sport helped save his life.
The doctor said it was okay for me to play golf, so it was really a release for me. When I was sick, every other week I'd go out on the golf course with my dad, and it was just a way for me to get away from everything. I didn't have to be sick. I could just be any other golfer.
Hitting a drive some 250 yards is a world away from where this 21-year-old stood just 4 years ago, when Quintas was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Nobody should have gone through what he had to go through. And that's why he's my hero, because he went through it with such dignity and honor that it makes me so proud.
I was scared. I didn't know what life had in store for me at that point. I wasn't sure if I was even going to live.
Golf is not the only bond Brian shares with his father. They walked the cancer course together as Sylvia was diagnosed with this deadly disease just 6 months earlier.
My goal in life when I had a son was to make him a better person than I was, and he is by far just a wonderful kid that shown me what it is to be a true man and what he's done. To see him in the stages he was in, was going through cancer, just break your heart. But he fought through it like a champ.
A heavy dose of chemotherapy led to a dark night in the intensive care unit at the City of Hope in Duarte as Brian's organs were shutting down.
The doctors basically went to my mom and said he doesn't have enough veins for us to put medication in. There's nothing much we can really do except for, hope and pray.
Those prayers were answered, and the next dose of medicine came from the LA chapter of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They sent Brian and his family to St. Andrews in Scotland. Golf pro Nick Watney adopted the family for a week.
Just getting to walk inside the ropes with this family, they really made us feel like we were a part of the family.
Giving is so much better than getting. And if you can combine giving and helping somebody along with having a great day on a golf course, it doesn't get much better.
My dad had passed away a couple of years ago. I always said that Brian had a special calling, that something he was going to do was going to make him good for society, and I think my dad was right.
Wow. Thank you, Kurt Sandoval. What a great story. And dad and son fighting cancer at the same time. It seemed like they gave each other strength to walk that tough path. And wow, great to see
What
Brian.
a great story.
Yeah.
Good for him.